Welcome, adventurers. I'm Ava, and today we're venturing into the world's most remote deserts. These aren't just barren wastelands. They're cathedrals of silence and arenas of raw nature. In these vast spaces, we discover not just survival, but ourselves. This journey is about feeling the grit of sand, the searing sun, and the profound peace of true disconnection. Let's step out of the familiar and into the extraordinary. The desert is calling. Let's answer. Our first stop is the Atacama Desert in Chile, a place so dry and extreme that it's often compared to the surface of Mars. This is the driest non-polar desert on Earth, a vast expanse where life clings to the very edge of possibility. Some places here have never seen rain in recorded history. The silence is absolute, so profound that you can almost hear your own heartbeat. The air is razor-thin, crisp, and carries a chill even under the blazing sun. Salt flats crackle underfoot, their white crusts stretching for miles. Canyons carved by ancient floods and steaming geysers remind us of the volcanic forces that shaped this land millions of years ago. The landscape is a living memory of Earth's tumultuous past. The Valle de la Luna, Valley of the Moon, looks otherworldly, especially at dusk. Shadows stretch across jagged ridges, and the rocks glow with a surreal silvery light, making you feel as if you've stepped onto another planet. Life here is rare and resilient. Cacti and lichens cling to survival, their roots digging deep for any trace of moisture. These hardy survivors teach us about endurance, adapting to conditions that would defeat almost any other form of life. The temperature swings wildly, from freezing nights to scorching days, testing both body and mind. Every sunrise brings a new challenge, and every sunset a sense of accomplishment. Every step is a lesson in resourcefulness and respect for the land. The vast emptiness forces you to rely on your instincts, to move carefully and deliberately, always aware of your surroundings. Ancient geoglyphs etched into hillsides connect us to lost cultures, their stories written in stone. These mysterious figures, visible only from above, are silent messages from people who once called this harsh place home. The Atacama's isolation is both daunting and liberating. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, and the sheer scale of emptiness offers a clarity that's hard to find elsewhere. It's a place where you can truly be alone with your thoughts. With no distractions, your thoughts sharpen. It's a meditation in motion. The desert strips away the noise of daily life, leaving only what truly matters. The colors are surreal: red earth, white salt, blue lagoons, a photographer's dream. As the sun sets, the landscape transforms, painted in hues that seem almost impossible, a living canvas of nature's artistry. But the real magic comes at night. The sky explodes with stars, the Milky Way a shimmering river overhead. With almost no light pollution, the Atacama is one of the best places on Earth to gaze into the universe. Lying beneath that infinite canopy, you feel both small and connected to something vast. The silence and the stars remind you of your place in the cosmos, a fleeting moment in an endless expanse. The Atacama strips you down and builds you back up, teaching resilience and perspective. It's a place that challenges you, but also rewards you with a sense of wonder and humility. The Atacama is more than just a desert. It's a living testament to survival, beauty, and the power of nature. It's a place that lingers in your spirit long after you leave, calling you back to its silent, endless embrace. Next, we travel to Africa's southwestern coast, the Namib Desert, the world's oldest. Here, dunes rise like mountains, their colors shifting from dawn's apricot to sunset's crimson. The Namib meets the Atlantic in a breathtaking collision, desert and ocean side by side. The skeleton coast is littered with shipwrecks and whale bones, a stark reminder of nature's power. Solitude here is profound. Silence and space stretch endlessly. Life survives thanks to fog from the ocean. Beetles harvest water, elephants and lions roam the sands. Deadvale's ancient blackened trees stand against red dunes and blue sky, a surreal, haunting sight. Climbing the Great Dunes is a test of will, but the view from the top is pure reward. The Namib's timelessness connects you to Earth's deep history. At night, the stars blaze, and the desert's peace is absolute. The Namib is a living museum, a sanctuary for rare wildlife, and a place of profound peace. Its surreal beauty and solitude leave a mark on your soul. Now, to Asia's heart, the Gobi Desert, stretching across Mongolia and China. This is a place where the horizon seems to go on forever, a land that has shaped the people and creatures who call it home for millennia. The Gobi is not just a desert, it's a living, breathing expanse of history, mystery, and survival. The Gobi is a land of extremes, scorching summers, freezing winters, and relentless winds that sweep across the plains. Temperatures can swing by more than 60 degrees Celsius between seasons, making life here a constant test of endurance. The wind carves the landscape, shaping dunes and valleys, and reminding you that nature is always in control. It's not endless sand, but a rugged mix of gravel plains, rocky outcrops, and mountains. The terrain is harsh and beautiful, with colors that shift from ochre to deep red as the sun moves across the sky. Each step reveals a new facet of the desert's character, sometimes forbidding, sometimes inviting. Remoteness here is total. You rely on yourself and your team. There are stretches where you might not see another soul for days, and the silence is profound. It's a place that demands respect and self-reliance, where every decision matters. The nomads of the Gobi live in harmony with the land, their resilience inspiring. For generations, they have moved with the seasons, tending their herds of camels, goats, and sheep. Their deep knowledge of the desert's rhythms is passed down through stories, songs, and daily life. Staying in a jir, sharing a meal, you glimpse a culture shaped by the desert. Hospitality is a way of life here, and every guest is welcomed with warmth and generosity. The simple act of sharing tea or bread becomes a bridge between worlds, connecting you to ancient traditions. The Gobi is also a treasure trove of fossils. Here, the first dinosaur eggs were found. Paleontologists from around the world come to unearth secrets buried for millions of years. Each discovery adds a new chapter to the story of life on Earth, making the desert a living museum. The flaming cliffs glow at sunset, connecting you to a prehistoric world. Their fiery colors are a reminder of the ancient forces that shaped this land, and standing here, you can almost imagine the dinosaurs that once roamed these plains. Wildlife is rare and precious: gobi bears, wild camels, and elusive snow leopards. These animals have adapted to survive in one of the world's harshest environments, and spotting them is a privilege few experience. Their presence is a testament to the resilience of life. Each sighting is a reminder of the wild's fragility. Conservation efforts are crucial here, as many species are endangered and their habitats threatened by climate change and human activity. Adventures abound: ice-filled canyons, singing dunes, endless horizons. The Gobi offers challenges for explorers and moments of awe for anyone willing to venture into its vastness. Every journey here is a story waiting to be told. The Gobi's vastness clears your mind and fills your heart. There's a sense of freedom in the open spaces, a feeling that anything is possible beneath these endless skies. Nights are magical, with stars blazing and silence so deep you feel the earth turn. The Milky Way stretches overhead, and the quiet is so complete it's almost otherworldly. The Gobi challenges and changes you, leaving you with a deep respect for nature's power. Here, you discover not only the desert's secrets, but also your own strength and sense of wonder. Our next expedition takes us deep into the Simpson Desert, often called Australia's fiery red heart. This is a place where the land seems to burn with color, and the silence is as vast as the horizon itself. Here, adventure and challenge await at every turn, and the spirit of the outback is alive in every grain of sand. Over 1,000 parallel dunes stretch for hundreds of kilometers, each one a rolling wave of red earth sculpted by wind and time. Crossing them is a true test of endurance and determination, demanding both physical strength and mental resilience. The sheer scale of the landscape is humbling, making you feel both small and exhilarated. There are no paved roads here, only shifting sandy tracks that disappear and reappear with the wind. Navigation is a constant challenge, and self-sufficiency is absolutely essential. Every decision matters, and every kilometer covered is hard-won. Every drop of water, every spare part, and every bit of fuel is precious. Supplies must be carefully rationed and checked because out here, the desert is unforgiving. Preparation is the difference between comfort and hardship, and sometimes between life and death. The landscape is hypnotic: vivid red sand under a vast blue sky, dotted with the pale green of spinifex grass. The colors shift with the sun, creating a living canvas that is both harsh and beautiful. The desert's beauty is raw and elemental, captivating in its simplicity. Each dune conquered is a small victory, deepening your connection to the land. The sense of achievement grows with every crest reached, and the view from the top is always worth the effort. It's a reminder that progress is made one step, one climb at a time. Wildlife surprises you at every turn, kangaroos bounding across the sand, dingoes trotting in the distance, and flocks of birds soaring overhead. Despite the harshness, life thrives here in unexpected ways, adapted to the rhythms of the desert. At night, the desert comes alive with sounds, the distant call of a dingo, the whisper of wind through spinifex, the crackle of a campfire. Above, the stars are dazzling, scattered across the sky in a display that feels infinite. The Milky Way arches overhead, reminding you of your place in the universe. The journey strips away the non-essential, revealing your true character. Alone with your thoughts, you discover a new sense of clarity and purpose. The desert has a way of making you confront yourself, and in that solitude, you find unexpected strength. Isolation forges strong bonds with your team. Camaraderie is built on trust, shared hardship, and mutual support. Every challenge faced together brings you closer, turning strangers into friends and friends into family. Evenings by the campfire under the Southern Cross are deeply peaceful. Stories are shared, laughter echoes in the darkness, and the worries of the world seem to fade away. These moments of connection are as precious as the journey itself. The land is sacred to Aboriginal people. Travel here is a lesson in respect and history. Ancient stories are etched into the rocks and whispered by the wind, reminding you that this place has been home to people for thousands of years. Every step is a privilege, and every encounter is an opportunity to learn. Reaching the other side is pure elation, a rite of passage completed. The sense of accomplishment is overwhelming, and the memories made will last a lifetime. You leave the desert changed, carrying its lessons with you. The Simpson is more than a physical journey. It's emotional and spiritual. It challenges your body, tests your mind, and touches your soul in ways you never expected. The red sand gets everywhere, into your boots, your clothes, your hair, but the experience gets into your soul. Long after you've left, the memory of the Simpson Desert lingers, calling you back to the heart of Australia. Our final stop, the Kalahari Desert, Southern Africa's great thirst land. The Kalahari is a semi-arid savanna, ancient riverbeds, grasslands, and acacia woodlands on a sea of sand. Its beauty is subtle, unfolding slowly in vast skies and gentle horizons. This is the ancestral home of the Sand People, masters of survival and wisdom. Their knowledge of the land is profound, tracking, foraging, and living in harmony with nature. The Kalahari teems with life black-maned lions, springbok, wildebeest, cheetahs, and meerkats. Game drives reveal a wild, unfenced world. The silence and vastness foster deep introspection and peace. Survival here demands respect for the environment and humility. The pans, dry lake beds, transform with the rains, attracting flamingos and waterbirds. Nights are breathtaking, with diamond-sharp stars and the distant roar of lions. The Kalahari connects you to humanity's origins, a spiritual homecoming. It quenches a thirst for authenticity, connection, and the peace of true wilderness. Our journey across the world's wildest deserts ends here. We've walked the Atacama, climbed the Namib, crossed the Gobi, conquered the Simpson, and listened to the Kalahari. Thank you for joining this adventure and sharing in the awe of these wild places. If you're inspired, please subscribe and help us keep exploring. Remember, adventure lives inside us all. You don't have to cross a desert to find it. Explore your world, cherish its wonders, and protect its beauty. The greatest adventures shape who we become. Stay curious, stay wild, and keep exploring.